Cord Bank arranged for the blood to be shipped overseas in a special temperature-controlled storage container. And then, a couple of weeks later, it was Gillian and Maia's turn to make the long journey to Duke for their life-changing appointment. Gillian says she was full of hope, but also nervous.
The day of the treatment was exciting. I was very anxious. However, Maia was also unaware of her surroundings and significance of the procedure. And whilst we were there, we got to meet an amazing group of nurses, and we met this wonderful therapist who played music and provided an atmosphere that made it calming, relaxing, interactive for both Maia and I.
Dr. Kurtzberg and her team took about 2 hours to perform the procedure, where Maia's own cord blood was infused back into her body.
The procedure went extremely well, and then it was a matter of waiting and watching for the changes.
Only a few days later, Gillian started to notice changes in Maia. Her eyes became more focused and her face started to lose its dreamy quality. Her physical coordination improved and so did her stamina.
Well, it was amazing. Her eyes, her body, her whole sense of being became like a light switched on, and she became present. She wasn't so dreamy and sort of floating off and being angelic. She was actually wanting to be there and be present with us.
On the plane trip home, Maia had the concentration to colour in all by herself, something she had never done before. Back in New Zealand, Daniel was awaiting Gillian and Maia's return with great anticipation.
I remember both Maia and Gillian opening up the door, and this person arrived running down the path. It was a different person. It's like if Gillian had left New Zealand with one child and come back with a complete different stranger. And it just hit me immediately, the eye contact, the cuddle, lifting her up. And probably for the first time in her life and our life, I had a real connection with her in the sense that just picking her up and got a proper hug. And I think some recognition that she knew I was there, and it's a real miracle to me. And she just seems to improve more and more.
Completely. It's a complete miracle. It's a blessing. And we've got a wee girl. We've got a wee girl to play with, her sister Ariel, to interact with. We've got a family back.
The Friedlanders' family doctor Marcus Stone has also seen big changes in Maia.
I've known Maia since she was born, and I can't believe the dramatic improvement that she's had since the treatment at Duke. She's behaving much more like a girl her age should be. Her comprehension has improved. Her ability with dexterity, movement, and balance has all improved. She's shown really just a dramatic overall improvement up to her age expected level, which just wasn't happening before the treatment.
Maia is the first New Zealand child to have this treatment, but she won't be the last. There are other children who have their cord blood stored with Cord Bank who have been diagnosed with similar conditions.
It's an expensive process and procedure to fly halfway around the world to Duke in North Carolina. And, you know, for a lot of New Zealand families, in our situation with their children, they really can't afford it. And my hope, in seeing the changes of my daughter, is that, the procedure can be done in New Zealand and, help other families who've been, with their children to maximise their potential. And for the procedure to be done here in New Zealand is most important for families. Cord Bank is working extremely hard to make this process happen for other families in New Zealand, and they have to be supported for that. And Cord Bank is a very wonderful organisation and changed our lives.
Maia doesn't know she is a New Zealand medical pioneer. As her mother makes a scrapbook of mementos from their trip to Duke, Maia just concentrates on getting on with the rest of her life.
It is so amazing, the change of my daughter, and made us a proper family unit. And really, one of the ways I've explained it, it's like with all the therapy and everything, we're getting very little back. It's like we were living in a box, the Maia box. And since she's come back from the transfusion with her cord blood, someone's opened up a door. A whole lot of light has come in and really has changed our family life forever. And I can never be more thankful for that.
We just trusted in the process that we banked our cord blood. We had the opportunity to bank our cord blood, and because of that opportunity, we now have our daughter who is fully functioning, and we've got our miracle, and we're here.